I have to do something differently, okay? That's like my quote, my like line for my entire lifetime has been, I gotta do something differently. I gotta keep switching it up. I gotta keep changing the energy. I gotta keep altering my experience in order to discover what it is, whatever it is I'm looking for at the time, which right now it has to do with who am I? What is my soul purpose? What am I here to do? How do I do that? You know, how do I reach as many people as possible, okay? But now we still see I'm still a normal person too, so I have a normal life. So I have to balance a lot right now, and I'm trying to find a way to balance less. So that way my spiritual experiences can be 100%. And then, for every day, that is my time to do that. You know what I mean? Which right now it's like a little margin of time, and I'm like a bunny rabbit racing as fast as I can go to keep up with everything. And there's only so long you can go like that before you're just like, I gotta change. I gotta do differently. So I'm gonna tell you a couple of secrets, okay? Um, so I've been exploring my identity, all right? And what are my gifts? I obviously talk to a spirit world, so let's own up to it already is what I've been talking about, to myself about. Talking to you about this too, because you need to own up to who and what you are as well. Not just say, kind of got this thing going, but you own that thing you got going, because the fact that you just acknowledge that you got this thing going means that it's legit. You know what I mean? We don't acknowledge what is legit because it's like we have this idea of what is awesome, and then we just don't feel like we're an awesome category ever. Even people who are like super awesome, I guarantee Mother Teresa, like the most humble, most loving person, still wasn't going to let herself believe she was in the awesome category. You know what I mean? like awesome category for human brain is like going to like self-destruct the brain if it is going to allow you to accept you are actually that awesome. So okay, it's getting like darker and darker outside, and like my video is going to turn into night. But okay, so I'm talking about months, like weeks of time here, and I'm smushing it into a little bit of video, and I got a lot to tell you. So I'm going to tell you this too. So I've been like looking at my website, which I like avoid my website. They don't have like, it's just one of those things that I want it to be awesomer than it is, and I'm trying to make it that way. And now it's like I have to own up to making this thing what it was intended to be, and who I'm intended to be. So if you actually go into my website, like it's got a store in there, like right when you enter into my website, it's like bam, there I am, and there's my store, and there's like my services. So you should check them out, and they're gonna be like growing just a little bit because I'm getting more like reality moments of what my gifts are, and I want to share my gifts as much as I can with as many people as I can. If you need a spiritual gift, you need to talk to me. I'm the girl. So just get in touch with me. Tell me what you want, let me give it to you. So go to my site, find what you're looking for. And then so this is like what I need to transition to doing. Like this is my thing that I do. So I'm showcasing that I am the normal, average Joe, little tiny person that did not have this all figured out, okay? You like meet psychic people who just always knew, you know? I was like the psychic person that would never never wanted to be this way. Never wanted to be this way, just wanted to be normal, just want to live a normal life, just want to fit in like everybody else, and I just need that to be me. Well, it wasn't meant to be that way, so now I have to like choose to look myself in the mirror and choose to see who I am, and then love that about myself, and then just be that, you know? So I want to tell you about the upcoming years, all right? I know that I'm like smushing a lot of information into one little video, and probably should make like another video to talk about this. So I'm just talking about in this video, and then maybe I'll make another video. Okay, 2016, for every human being on this planet, the energy is a huge wave, okay? The wave is pushing us. Okay, it's just getting so freaking dark in here. I need to turn a light on, so I'm just gonna make this. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. It turned a light on. Like, that light has like a special bulb in it. It will get brighter. So I am also going to get brighter for you. Okay, so where are we going now? Oh yeah. Years. Okay, so there's been this like huge ramp up of energy, okay? And I don't talk about this stuff. I hold a lot inside, but I'm like trying to learn how to barf information out, and so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just barf it out right now and tell you. So 2016 really is an identity, sort of the identity year. What is human beings wanting to discover and choosing to discover and feeling alterations in their vibration and experiencing something maybe they can't even put their finger on, but they notice something is changing. And so I'm like working with spirit to help me make sure I'm defining everything correctly. And then spirit is showing me what is like, so you have like all these different threads that make up a rug that is made out of like all these awesome rainbow colors and patterns. And so like each individual thread is necessary in the process of making a total rug, all right? And so no fiber in that rug is more or less important than any other fiber. Every single one of us is our unique strand in the rug, and that strand is absolutely essential into the creation of the rug itself. So you are so important in this rug. We need you, okay? And I am here to help you in whatever way I can to help this fiber in the rug to whatever way I can help. Like that, I'm just here to do that. Like, we're all here to share our special gift, whatever that is. Each one of us do something or good at something, okay? Maybe that is just smiling. Maybe we just have a really beautiful smile, or just, it doesn't have to be intricate or anything. And so, okay, so they're showing me how each strand of this rug is a different color, even different vibrational tone, different sort of like what it could only be described as absorbing. It's like absorbing sunlight or wisdom or information that is extremely unique to that fiber itself. And that fiber is its own soul expression with its own past life history and incarnation cycle, and its own expression of the divine infinite, which is amazing. That means you are like one unique little particle in a humongous whole, and no other particle is just like you. That makes you so special. And so they're showing me how the downloads are affecting us all differently. Different age souls are going to experience it differently than other age souls. Spiritual, those of us who have like a spiritual identity or pursuing that sort of expression are going to experience it differently. It just depends on where you are at in your, they're like, everybody is going to know something here, and it's this is the energy that I feel for 2016 into 2017. What is can only be described as eye-opening things, but positive, okay? What is rebuilding, structure changing, society changing, human being changing? Tidal waves. Tidal waves, which is why it's so essential that I actually own up to my identity, so that I am there to help in my spiritual gifts, as my like helping identity. And so they're like, okay, I don't talk about this. I just don't talk about this. Has to do with alien beings, okay? But loving, good, kind alien beings. And it's like, it is time for the good, kind, loving alien beings to actually say hello, all right? We want them to say hello. We just don't exactly know what that means. We don't know how to visualize nor like ships coming out of the sky. It's like almost, it could be scary. It could be chaos. It could be like super awesome. But what could only be described as they're like, it's not going to be a million ships coming out of the sky. It's going to be like 6 ships over here in this little neck of the woods on planet Earth. And what happens in that community will be very positive and uplifting. And word's going to spread through YouTube and Google and all this other stuff that something amazing happened, and it had to do with alien beings and people who experience a very loving, profound connection with them. This isn't going to be like, I'm not even going to talk about the negative side of it, because we already know, we've heard about it. It's done. It's like, so it's the old literally the old stop, the old hit a brick wall, if around Valentine's Day this year, 2016, the old hit a brick wall, and now the new is what we are going forward. So anything that relates to an ugly past, tyranny, torture, nightmare, emotional trauma, all that stuff, that's old, okay? And so now we're all hit with this energy that is confusing, and we're trying to figure out what to do, and we feel like we're getting smashed because we're on the new side of a brick wall, and it's awesome. And we just need to just roll with the punches, okay? And they're not gonna hurt. They're going to be altering, manifesting good things in your life and new things, positive things. It's been really painful for every human being to get to this point. It hasn't been easy for a single one of us. Even the ones of us who seem to have it easy, like it's hard to live on this planet. And so now things are changing, okay? Alien beings know about this. Their awareness levels are like so monumental in comparison to what we see and perceive at this level right now, in this like whole new rebirth of cycles. The human awakening is literally what it is a rebirth of the human species in our expression, in our relationship. It's not about what is only divine feminine now in control, or only divine man who is now taken, the sort of monumental energetic role. No, it is actually sort of what can only be described as the blending of both. Now coming together in oneness, man and woman holding hands in oneness and balance with each other, and choosing then this ultimate connection with the earth and with the stars, with sacredness, holiness, respect, honesty, genuine loving kindness towards each other, and actually looking into each other for love and healing from each other. Like, this is how it's changing. It is becoming the balance. This is awesome. Human beings need to be celebrating. This means that thousands and thousands and thousands of incarnation cycles of all of our souls on this planet are now, we did it, we did it, we made it, and now we're past the brick wall, we're ready, we're already there. Anything that you're going to find that has to do with we're still trying to get there, it's not the case. I have been checking, rechecking, asking questions like, no, I don't believe that everything just stopped and hit a brick wall, and we just like now all that stuff is over here, and now we're like moving away. I don't believe that just happened on like Valentine's Day of 2016. That just sounds absurd. You can't deny in your own life something feels different in a way that it never has before, and that is legitimately the truth. We all are experiencing this, okay? And so 2016 is us sort of coming into this newness, okay? But there's something rolling, a huge tide that is energetic tide that is coming. This is all positive, okay? This is positive, altering stuff. And this isn't like the negative thing that makes us all become more positive. It's like all that kind of tidal wave business is more in the past than any of us could possibly imagine. And so what could only be described as a lot of people coming into this awareness moment, and now suddenly seeing things in a more spiritual way that has not been a part of their ability to even see or perceive or comprehend before. And so now all of a sudden people are wondering, what does it mean? Who am I? What is this feeling? All that kind of stuff. So human beings actually waking up like seeds that just sprouted through the earth for the first time and are seeing the sunlight and wondering, what in the world is that? So that is literally what is 2016. That is the feeling 2016 gives me. So